We're going to compare the Stihl Farm Boss MS290 with an Echo Timberwolf CS590. So get ready for today's showdown. We're going to cover power. We're also going to be doing a timed cut and show you the difference between the chainsaw and finally touch on balance and how this chainsaw holds up long term. So when I was going over ideas with Echo on products to use, I told them that I was a big fan of the Stihl line of saws. And I thought it was a pretty ballsy move on Echo's part when they said, would you be interested in comparing the Echo Timberwolf with your Stihl Farm Boss MS290? Now the Stihl Farm Boss is a saw that we have used for years and absolutely love. Echo sent us what they considered to be as close to the Stihl Farm Boss as possible. I gave you the tail of the tape to make sure that for those purists out there that want to make sure they have the absolute, all the information possible, you can see that the cc's of the engine are the same. The weight is pretty darn close between these two. The big difference is the size of the bar. The bar on our Stihl Farm Boss is a 16-inch bar. The bar that Echo sent us was a 20-inch bar. Now how that makes a difference is, in theory, the Stihl Farm Boss should run more efficiently because it has a smaller bar, less drag on it, versus the Echo, which has a 4-inch larger bar, more chain going through the wood, which will translate into more drag. Now, to make sure that we were comparing apples to apples and oranges to oranges as close as possible, I took our Stihl Farm Boss into the dealer and I told them to do absolutely everything to this saw. Put a brand new bar on it, put a brand new chain on it, go through the engine, tune it up, make this saw as new as possible. When I received the saw back, the guy handed it to me and he said this saw will now run as good as a brand new saw.
Rev it up one.
For someone that loves and runs Stihl for years, this Echo Timberwolf impressed the heck out of me. The power was absolutely amazing, and I'm going to show you how that power translates into efficiency when we do a time comparison on the Echo and Stihl. But right now what I want you to see is the toggle switches on this Echo. I love simple toggle switches. The fuel tank is a see-through fuel tank. The choke is a straight out pull choke. The simple things in life make me happy. That's what I like in my equipment. I like it easy to understand, easy to see, easy to operate when you're out in the field. No guesswork. No what does this mean? No what does that mean? The Echo Timberwolf delivers on that. We did everything possible on our end to make the machines as equal as possible, but the one thing that we couldn't equalize was our level of experience. The Stihl Farm Boss is a saw we're comfortable with. We've ran for years and absolutely love. The Echo Timberwolf is a machine that we picked up for the very first time for this video. The more we ran and experienced the Timberwolf, the more impressed we became with it.
How's it work? Nice! It's pretty good, it's got nice power. How's the weight feel? How's the balance feel? Feels good. Started, I'll tell you in a couple hours how the weight feels. Ready? Go!
Echo wanted our guys to be safe during the filming of this video, so they sent us all the safety gear and equipment. We did the best we could to honor that. Please be as safe as possible when you're making your saw cuts.
minute and 4 seconds.
A minute and 4 seconds. Now we're gonna do the exact same cut with the Timberwolf.
Ready? Go.
Okay, but he did have to adjust before.
I had to walk around because that's a smaller bar, so that takes some time off of it.
So that was like, what, 4 or 5 seconds maybe we got to add, so maybe around 40. So how did it feel though?
It didn't cut out, it didn't bog down like it was too much for it.
The other one bogged down halfway through,
this
didn't it?
even got a bigger bar, so there's more chain to turn. So, I mean,
It should have bogged down.
yeah, that one bogged down.
Yeah, it should have bogged down if it was going to bog down. You're right. So, what is this, a Timberwolf? CS 590.
So we ran this saw hard for days. Balance was there. The guys were absolutely impressed with the power. Echo Timberwolf was an amazing piece of equipment to work with. We love our Stihl saws, but the Echo line of equipment just continues to impress me. Click the like button if you want to see some more reviews, and hit the share button. God bless, and please subscribe.